going on, guys? My name is Thermonite, and today we have a brand new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War video. Today we're going to be discussing the brand new Season 2 news that we just got today, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so as we know, the new Cold War Season 2 will start February 25th, and Call of Duty just released this whole new article that basically breaks down everything we're going to be getting, so let's jump right into it. So obviously we have the new zombie outbreak mode, which is going to be basically the large scale mode. It's basically going to take place in the fire team maps, and also in the Euro Mountains. So let's read it. The next chapter, the Dark Ether story, takes the agents of Requiem deep into the heart of Russia. Will they fight to survive their greatest challenges yet? Welcome to Outbreak, an entirely new, large-scale zombies experience unlike any other. As Requiem continues to fall behind in the arms race against Omega Group, various regions in the Ural Mountains have recently become Dark Ether outbreak sites, with new opportunities to research the Dark Ether and advance Requiem's agenda. It's up to you and 3 fellow agents to complete the deadly experiments that few have survived. Continuing the Dark Ether story, Outbreak takes place across the massive play spaces throughout the Ural Mountains, packed with new enemies, team objectives, player rewards, and intel to discover on foot, in vehicles, or by jump pads. Whether it's hunting down elite enemies using a satellite tracker, escorting a rover that detects dimensional portals, or holding out against zombies in a confined Dark Ether zone, agents of Requiem will need to complete these investigations before they can exfil or risk entering a Dark Ether portal to a new region for even more rewards. In the coming days, expect more information on this large-scale zombies experience from Chark, as well as several guides breaking down Outbreak from the basics to tips on specific objectives. So that actually sounds pretty cool. It sounds like if you wanted to exfil how you normally would, how you have to clear the space, it sounds this one, if you can't exfil, you could enter like a whole Dark Ether portal, and you could transport yourself and your team to a whole new. So that actually sounds pretty good. Also in this, we're also getting a brand new field upgrade called Frenzied Guard. It's called add an additional layer of strategy to your zombies loadout with Frenzied Guard, a brand new field upgrade. Perfect for agents who love to be the center of attention. Upon activation, all enemies will immediately target the Frenzied Guard user for a brief period, during which time only armor will take damage. This can be a game changer when fellow operators are surrounded by the undead masses, as they turn their attention away from those in peril and towards the armored savior. Use Ethereum crystals to upgrade Frenzied Guard with powerful modifiers, such as having it repair all armor upon activation. It increases its duration to 15 seconds, and even slowing all normal enemies to walk speed while it's activated. So I'm also glad that we're going to get a new field upgrade. We haven't got any new field upgrade, ammo mod, or anything, so I'm very glad we're getting a new one. And that sounds pretty cool, how it won't take your base damage, it'll only attack your armor, so that's actually really good. We're getting a new getting a new ammo mode called Shatter Blast. It says the Pack-a-Punch machine and Elemental Pop will now include the Shatter Blast ammo mod, which makes all bullets deal explosive damage. Each bullet also has a chance to explode, dealing additional explosive damage and destroying any impacted armor. Intended to help destroy heavy zombies, this fantastic mod comes with plenty of explosive upgrades through the skills menu, including having all explosive deal damage to nearby enemies, knock down normal enemies, or double their size for even bigger bang. That actually sounds really cool. That actually will be very interesting how it'll work against maybe whatever mini boss that we're gonna have in this mode, or how it's even gonna work in any of the like the D machine or Firebase Z. Alright, let's continue. We get 2 new skill tiers. So with the help of 2 new Ethereum crystal types, refined and flawless Ethereum crystals, agents of Requiem will be able to upgrade all skills to tier 4 and tier 5. So it basically means if you had everything maxed out, obviously the max tier is tier 3. Now it seems like everything is going to go up now to tier 5 and tier 4. I'm pretty sure this is like for every weapon class, field upgrade, perks, and ammo mods, so we actually get to grind Ethereum crystals again and try to get everything maxed out. So I'll be very interested in seeing what additional kind of perks that you'd be able to get for each perk to see how they could what ideas they could think of how it can make a perk work better. It says prepare to chase those high rounds in traditional round-based zombies, or complete multiple outbreak investigations in a single run to get a chance at earning those new crystals, which will further improve your weapon class, field upgrades, perks, and ammo mods. These meta-changing upgrades are powerful enough to deserve their own explanation around the launch of Season 2, so stay tuned. So that actually sounds pretty cool. That's basically all that we know so far about the new Outbreak, which It's going to be coming out next week, next Friday, so that actually sounds pretty good, so I'm very excited. So that's everything that we know so far about the zombies, but what I'm going to get to now is the new weapons that we're going to be getting. So let's get right into it. We're getting 6 new weapons for this new season. So the first one is an assault rifle called the FARA-83. It's an automatic assault rifle that is heavyweight amongst its peers, as it claims one of the fastest fire rate in its class and outstanding effective range for solid damage. In the hands of a capable operator, the FARA-83 can be a true force in crushing the opposition. It says obtain it through the Call of Duty Warzone at tier 15 by just playing the game. So that actually sounds like a pretty good assault rifle. It says it's the fastest firing rate, so I probably would assume that the recoil would probably be pretty big recoil, but probably with a grip, I'm pretty sure you could probably neutralize that. Alright, the next one, we're getting the LC-10 SMG. A well-rounded full auto submachine gun, the LC-10 grants operators the ability to stretch fights out in the mid-range on a smaller map. A weapon platform solid accuracy, extended effective damage range. Although its damage per shot is on the lower side of the SMG spectrum, its above overall fire rate and lower recoil can prove to be a deadly combination. You can obtain this from the Cold War Warzone at tier 31. That actually sounds pretty cool. It sounds like it's going to be an SMG that probably, it says solid. It's not gonna be like really powerful, so I would say close range. If you'd probably go against like the Mac 10 or something, I would say probably you'd lose. But if you were further away, I'm pretty sure you get the upper hand on people. The next weapon, it's a special weapon, the machete. That's actually pretty self-explanatory. Machete, basically a short, machete. And that actually sounds pretty cool. Machete, and then our very next melee is called the E-tool. Your enemy 6 feet under with the E-tool, a military-style trifold shovel typically used to dig a defensive fighting position. Recently modernized for the wars of the late 20th century, the E-tool is considered standard issue for soldiers around the world for its utility. But as a secondary weapon, it is just as effective as an incendiary weapon in extreme close quarters. So I'm glad that we're getting, more melee, because the only melee weapon that we have at the moment is just a combat knife. So I'm glad that we're getting another melee weapon. Alright, our next weapon is called R1 Shadow Hunter. It's another special weapon. It's also a crossbow. This crossbow's simple and lightweight design allows for great handling and quieter eliminations. If an operator doesn't prefer its iron sights, you can still shoot accurately from the hip in close quarters or opt to attach one of the several optics. Happy hunting. So for zombies, I'm pretty sure this will be a really cool weapon to use. I'm really interested in seeing if you can get it to the tier 5 damage, how powerful it's going to be against normal zombies or the bosses or elites. So I'm very interested, and it actually looks pretty cool. The next weapon is the ZRG 20mm sniper, built for sharpshooters who need power to eliminate targets at extremely long ranges. This bolt-action sniper rifle busts a faster bullet velocity than any weapon in its class, as well as the ability to eliminate operators with a single shot to the head, chest, or shoulders. In exchange for a lower fire rate, its reload speeds are among the fastest in the category, allowing snipers to quickly change out magazines when faced with multiple hostile forces. Obtain the machete, E-tool, R1 Shadow Hunter, and the ZRG 20mm in the Cold War and Warzone during Season 2 in 2 ways. Complete challenges to obtain a free base weapon or purchase in a blueprint version that appears in the store. So that's basically everything that we're getting with this new one. We're also getting new operators. We're getting 4 new operators as well with this new season. We're getting Naga, who is a Warsaw Pact. We're also getting Maxis as an operator, so I'm glad that we'll actually be able to get her. And then we're also getting a new one called the Wolf. He actually looks pretty cool. And then we're also getting Revis. So I'm glad that we're getting more operators. And yeah, that actually all sounds pretty cool. Okay, so that's basically everything that we know as of right now for Season 2 that's going to be releasing next Friday. If any more news comes out, I'll be sure to post you guys. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe and stay cool.